The Mutiny on Board H.M.S. Bounty by Lieutenant William Bligh. This book is read by Jonathan Reese. This recording of the full-length reading of The Mutiny on Board H.M.S. Bounty was produced in 1996 by Joss Recordings, which holds the copyright thereto. Neither this recording nor any part thereof may be reproduced or used for any purpose without prior written authority from Joss Recordings. William Bligh was born in Plymouth, England, in 1754. He went to sea when he was 16 and learned his trade so well that at the age of 22 he became sailing master of the Resolution under Captain Cook, from whom he learned the art of navigation. After more than 4 years at sea, he returned home to an England at war. He married Elizabeth Bentham, was appointed master of a frigate, and participated in a battle between an English and a Dutch squadron near the Dogger Bank in the North Sea. Before the war ended, he earned the rank of lieutenant. With the coming of peace, Bligh turned to the command of ships in West Indian trade. In 1787 he took charge of the Bounty on an expedition to Tahiti to transplant breadfruit plants to the West Indies, where they were to serve as an economical source of food for Negro slaves. The expedition reached Tahiti, collected the breadfruit, and set sail for the West Indies. The ship was 1 month out of Tahiti when the mutiny broke out. Having escaped almost certain death by an amazing voyage in an open boat, Bligh undertook and carried through a second breadfruit expedition in 1791. Over 2,000 breadfruit trees were planted in St. Helena, St. Vincent, and Jamaica. The trees transplanted well, but the blacks would not eat their fruit. As a captain in the Royal Navy, he was later involved in the mutiny at the Nore and in the battles of Camperdown and Copenhagen, gaining in the latter a special commendation from Nelson. In 1806 he was sent out as governor of New South Wales, and although again the victim of a rebellion, he was made a rear admiral when he returned to England in 1810. During the last years of his life he lived with his 3 daughters in Farningham, Kent, where he died in 1817. Author's Advertisement. At the time I published the narrative of the mutiny on board the Bounty, it was my intention that the preceding part of the voyage should be contained in a separate account. This method I have since been induced to alter. The reason of the narrative appearing first was for the purpose of communicating early information concerning an event which had attracted the public notice, and being drawn up in a hasty manner, it required many corrections. Some circumstances likewise were omitted, and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?